Okay, so here we have the whole thing all sewed together. And also there's two, and I put the wrong sides together. So, and we also want to make sure that everything is going the right way on the back as the front before we go any further with this. Okay. Alright, so our next thing to do here is we are going to we're going to sew the shoulders together. But I want to mark off where I'm going to do that. So, let's see if you can, well, we can see this. I'm going to mark that we're going to go from here to the shoulder, to the corner. It's right, practically right in the middle of the square. Okay? And we're going to do the same thing on this square, right in the middle of this square, to this corner. Well, maybe not. Let's go a quarter into the square and a quarter onto the square on this side. And that'll leave a neck, you know, open enough. Alright, so we are going to thread up our needle. We're actually, I'm going to crochet this. And then I'm going to start at this corner right here. And we are going to, we're just going to continue crocheting this thing together the way we were doing it. The way that we crocheted the squares together. So I'm gonna do this. Alright, to bring this inside. Alright. And I'm just going to crochet to where I put that safety pin. And then we're going to cut it off. And there we go. Take that out, and we're going to chain 1 and cut it off. Oh. And then I'm going to turn this around this way and go from this corner to the other straight pin. And do the same thing on this side as well. I want to get that tail in there. There we go. Alright, and we'll just put that on the inside, and I will sew that in. Alright, here we go. Now we're almost there. Alright, and there's that. And we're going to chain 1 and cut that off. And we'll sew those ends in later. So there's the neckline that is open. So perfect. Now along the sides here, I have an idea how I want to do this. We're going to start, where should I start this? We're going to start right here. Actually, we better start here. Going this way. I want All right, then we'll start here. Oh my goodness. All right. The right side has to be facing me, and that's what I'm trying to figure out here. I want to make sure the right side is facing me when I do this. I'm going to start in this middle one in this corner. So the middle single crochet, I am going to chain 3. And then I'm going to put a double crochet in every stitch around. Hang on a minute. We need to chain 3 first. Wait a minute. Chain 3 in the same stitch. We need to put 2 other double crochets in that with that chain 3, so that there is 3 double crochets in there. All right, now we're going to put a double crochet in every stitch around. And so we're just going to do that. Let me get at least. So you'll go up. This is the bottom we started at. We'll go up the side, and then we're going to go around here and down the side and across the bottom, and up the other side and around the other side and across the bottom. So we're just going to go around the whole thing. Let me make sure that we're not going to come into something that I may need to have to tell you. We're going to do something special. Okay, so we're going to put a double crochet in that stitch and here and here. You can see this. So this is where the seam is. So on each side of the seam, we're going to put a double crochet in each side of the seam. And then we're going to continue putting double crochets in the stitches as we pass the seam. Alright, now we're on each side of the seam. We're putting a double crochet in each one of those, and then we're continuing with our stitches, putting double crochets. So it looks even, as you can see. It looks even that way. And it kind of evens it out. And we're going to continue going up. We're back at the seam again, and we're putting a double crochet in the stitches on each side of that seam. And then we're continuing with our double crochets in the stitches again. You're just putting one in each stitch. I'm just doing this with you for right now until we get to the shoulder part. We're almost there. As I'm not sure what it's going to look like once we get there. This is designing on the fly, folks. I do most of my, I just design on the fly all the time. That's just how I roll. This has just been in my head for a few weeks now, and I just really wanted to try it. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so, well, the seam is just like before. We're putting a double crochet on each side of that seam, and then just continuing. So there's no, so that's what you'll do, even past the shoulder. We'll do the same thing. That's what you'll do. And just keep going around, putting double crochets. And now that I got one side done. Okay, so this is what you're going to be doing. You're going to be going all the way around the garment with the double crochets, just like that. In the corners on the bottom, we are putting 3 double crochet in the corners. So when you get to the bottom of the garment, you're going to come across the corner, and we want to make sure that you put 3 double crochets in that corner. And there should be 4 corners. Okay, so 2 on each side, 2 corners on each side. This is going to go round, so there's to be no corners up there. Then I'm going to go get another skein of yarn. I need another skein of yarn. Hang on a second. Where is that yarn at? There it is. All right, so I'm going to show you after you do all the way around it, you'll come back around to here. And you're going to let's start after the chain 3. All right. We're going to, I'm going to chain 3. Front post double crochet, okay? And then you're going, in the next one, you're going to back post double crochet. So front post is going in the front and around the post, and coming out and doing a double crochet around that post. Back post is going to the back and then front to the back and double crocheting around that post. So we are going to do this. This is your second round of this. Yes, we're going to front post and back post. And we're going to do this all the way around it again. Okay? You're going to go all the way around it. And then you're going to do a third row of it. But your front post will stay your front post, and your back post will stay your back post on your double. Okay? Front post will stay front post, and back post will stay back post on your third round. And then after that, after we get to that point, then I will also, when you get to the corner, whatever's front, whatever's back, keep going with your front backs in the corners as well. Let me get this. I hope I'm explaining this right. I apologize. I do not want to mix anybody up. But I apologize if you're mixed up. I'm going to go all the way down this next side. With this first row of double crochets. And then turn a corner so that I can show you what a corner looks like whenever you do the post double crochets. This yarn out of my way. All right. All right, now we've got to do this on each side. And then finish. Too much of a gap there. We need a stitch right here. There we go. All right. So we're almost down at the corner here on the other side. All right, so we're down here at the corner. We're in this corner here. We're putting 3 double crochets in that corner. And then we're going to continue on, going the other way. This is the bottom. This is the bottom of the sweater. So we're going to round the bottom. So and so on. So you just keep going all the way around the garment until you get back to where you started with that chain 3. And then you will connect to the top of the chain 3, and then you will start your from then you'll start your front post, back post double crochets for the next round. All right, so we've got that far. All right, so that I can show you what this is going to look like once we get to the corner. I want to show you how these front post, back post double crochets will be like once you get to the corner. Am I? Oh, I hope we're not getting... Oh, come on. And my strings are getting wrapped up. That's all I need. All right. Now. All right. So front post. All right. And some more yarn. So this is what a front post what it's looking like so far.